думаете, мы вообще готовы? Дайте нам знать. Когда начинать стримить, дайте мне знать.
Пока нет.
Я начну. Встаньте вот сюда. Скажи, когда ты выведешь нас на YouTube.
Okay.
Мы на YouTube?
Нет.
Мы на YouTube, мы говорим, мы на YouTube, я тебя спрашиваю. Маша, скажи, мы на YouTube или нет? Я хочу узнать, Маша, от тебя вопрос, мы на YouTube или нет? Скажи, когда ты нас переведешь, что значит начинайте? Скажи, вы на YouTube, и тогда только мы начнем.
Мы на YouTube.
Okay, hey guys, hey everyone. So today we are going to have a cultural program of our online summer school Russian language and culture. Please, I will introduce a little bit ourselves. This is Renzo.
Hi everyone.
He is a volunteer, and here's Sebastian. He's also a volunteer. And my name is Lada. I will show you something like that. Probably you've already seen me. So today we are going to have a cultural program among Samara city, and today we are going to walk through Samara's Embankment. It is one of the most popular places in Samara region. So we start here. We are standing in the beginning or in the end of Samara's Embankment. So here you can see an Orthodox church. This is a traditional Orthodox church. You can see the architecture, the design is quite rich because all Orthodox churches, they are quite rich. It is like one of the peculiarity of Orthodox church. You can see this is sunny weather. It's around 27 or 28 degrees now in Samara because it's summer. You can see that this church have several levels. You can see the architecture. It's not the main church of Samara city and Samara region. When you will have a city tour around Samara city, you will be able to go inside of the Orthodox church, and the guide will tell you some traditions that we should do in our Orthodox church, because the main, probably around 60 or 70% of Russian citizens, our main religion is we are Christian, but our religion is Orthodox Christian. So that's it. We have other religions like Muslim people, like Catholics, like Protestant, and so on. But the main part of Russian citizens, we are Orthodox. And as you know, probably when you go inside on the Orthodox church, you first of all you need to cross 3 times yourself before you will go inside. And if you are a woman, you should wear a scarf. You should cover your head with a scarf, and also you need to put on a long skirt. All your body should be covered by clothes. So that's it. Please, guys, feel free to ask any questions. You can ask questions on WhatsApp, or you can write your questions, for instance, to YouTube, comments, and so on. We will ask all of them. So let's go then. Here you can see probably the richest buildings of Samara city. It's called Ladya. Ladya is the same of merchant ship. We'll have a special monument of merchant ship, and why we have it, we will tell you later. So it's just like the richest, probably region, the richest buildings here in Samara city. So I guess that we can go, and then what should we show you? Probably you know that Samara is one of the biggest cities in Russia. The population is around 1.1 or 1.2 million people live here, and it's probably one of those cities in Russia that have the population more than 1 million people. So what can you see? This is the river. Could you go inside the church? Unfortunately, now I can't because it's a little bit late for going to the church, and unfortunately, I don't have a scarf and a long skirt. And here in Russia, we have a special time when our churches are opened. For instance, from 8 a.m. till 5 or 6 p.m. So now, unfortunately, churches are closed. So thanks for the question. So here you can see a beautiful sunset, of course, and here you can see Volga River. Volga River is the longest river in European part of Russia and in general in Europe. So it is around 3,500 meters. It goes from the north, from the city close to the city of Yaroslavl. It's around 3 hours by train from Moscow, from the north of Russia, and it ends on the Caspian Sea. Caspian Sea is located on the south of Russia, on the Russian part. Here you can see just like a boat, a ship, passenger ship. Now we have lots of cruise, river cruise along the Volga River and so on. And if you would have visited Samara, you would have visited the traditional Russian countryside, and you would have had a river cruise on the boat. But unfortunately, circumstances are the next, and the borders are still closed. But it doesn't matter. You can visit Samaras without visiting it, because you can have an opportunity to watch videos, to watch live streams like we have now. So that's it. So Volga River, we're very proud, and we are such lucky that we have long embankment. We have long embankment close to the Volga River, and as you know, we are located on the Volga River, and we have a long beach. Can you imagine that if it's like hot weather? On the previous weeks we had around 40 degrees. It was extremely hot, and there were lots of many crowds that could swim in the Volga River and to the beach. In city, are the greens. If there's and Samara, it was the first name, but
И все. Да, мерч и все. Пойдет? Все. Нажимайте. Hello everyone. Thank you for your be with us. Thank you for your in touch with us. I'm Masha. I'm from summer school teams, and I want to say you please don't miss us because we have some technical problem with our first team. But now I with you, and I want to also talk with you about whatever you want about Samara, of course. And now I want to tell you that our friends on the embankment, they on the first part of the embankment, and they preparing so many interesting things for you. And when we're waiting for connection, I want to tell you that now I'm on the board point, the special cabinet, special place at our university, our Samara National Research University. And in this point, we have so many options for be with you, for make live translation, live streams. And now I want to make you information that you can see us not only on the YouTube, you can find us only in Facebook. Facebook also Schools of Samara University. 060. So, and Facebook, please follow the link. You also can see our live stream. Also, I want to note that we have Instagram, Summer School Russia, Summer School Prompt Russia. Don't forget about it because we are waiting for your photo. Please make photos, tag us Summer School, and we will share your photos in our stories. And now when we are waiting for, I want to tell you that in Samara today is beautiful weather, very beautiful weather. We have 28 degrees below zero. It's usual temperature of July. A lot of people think that Russia is so cold country, but now I want to tell you that be sure that no. On the previous week, we have near 40 degrees. 40 degrees, it's amazing weather for us, for our summer, but we are alive, and a lot of people make memes that uh, the weather of south part of Russia and the weather of Samara in Samara was hotter than in south, and they write what is the real south and where you should have a vacation. Of course, in Samara, and thank you for being with us. I want to give you information again, as you see. If you have question for me, you can write, type in WhatsApp, in YouTube, and I will be more than happy to answer. I will ask my phone and then. Mhm. Do you have some question I can answer? No, in WhatsApp maybe or in.
Okay. Uh, so I hope that you can hear us well. I hope that you can see us well, and you will watch our live stream again. So we're waiting till our colleagues will tell us start that we are now available on YouTube channel. We are about to start. Probably there were some internet connections problems. So here we are. We are still standing on the embankment, and here you can see the sunset. So we are still here on the embankment of Volga River, and we would like to show you Ladya Monument. Please tell me. It looks probably like just transportation or maybe something. Do you have any suggestions? Okay, so I will tell you. In fact, this is a merchant ship. It is called Ladya, a special name for this merchant ship. This merchant ship was used previously during the Kievan Rus. Rus was founded before the Russian Empire was founded in the beginning of 18th century. So Kievan from because Volga
Давай мне. Какой код? 0610, 6 октября. Все? Все? Мне говорить? Hello again. I changed my background and I want to show you the brain. Okay. Now I want to tell you, remind that you can see us not only in Instagram but also in Facebook. Please follow us on Facebook, Schools of Samara University. And the last my presence was please take photo, tag us, and share with us on summer school Instagram. If you will take us, we will repost to you. And I have a suggestion. You please follow my instruction. Find the best picture of Samara. Take your laptop or maybe mobile phone. Do like this one, or maybe if you can use Photoshop, you can take your photo, post on Samara's view, and send to us. If you afraid to take and post in Instagram, you can send in our WhatsApp group, and who will be more interesting, we will send you the postcard from Samara. Again, repeat instruction. Find the best view of Samara. Make funny photo with this view. It will be Embankment, it can be Kulbyshev Square, it won't be whatever we want. Take photo, share with us, and together we can find the winner of this competition. When we are waiting for, I want to tell you some information about Ladya. Ladya is one of the symbolic of our city. If you flown or during Volga River, you can see this monument and associate this ship with our city. And Samara has one of the longest embankment, uh, 15 kilometers long Samara location and 5 embankment.
Все работает. Проблем быть не должно. ЛТЕ у нас есть, интернет есть. Мы в наушниках, никаких посторонних звуков, не должно быть. Не знаю, в чем trouble. Но если что, we are about to start. У меня ЛТЕ, интернет нормальный, как обычно. Начинать? So we are about to start our live stream again. So this is the monument of Ladya from another angle. Here is a beautiful monument. It is quite huge monument with upstairs from the one and from the another side of the monument, the white monument. And about the question of disease, yes, we were covered by the sea, but now it's quite better than less of new cases in Samara region and especially in Russia. So we hope that everything is going to be alright. So here you can see such fountains. Closer you can see this scenery fountain looks like they're going through the Volga River, but it's like in just illusion. So, actually here in Samara we also have lots of fountains, lots of flowers, trees, other green. Look at the scenery, and on the other coast of the Volga River you can see Zhiguli mountains, like those hills. Those are Zhiguli. The maximum height of those mountains is only around probably 1,500 meters, I suggest. So this is the fountain, the scenery of the embankment, and then we will come closer, come closer to the road of the embankment. And closer, let me know if we need to come closer. Here you can see that there are crowds on the coast, on the beach, because it's extremely hot summer this year, probably because of, but I'm not sure. Closer and closer. So we are here. Here you can see just the beginning of the sunset on the Volga River. We like it because we have sunsets on the other coast, and when it's during the summer and in the late spring, we can enjoy just sitting on the bench and enjoying the sunset. So we are standing here on at one place. We are swimming. Here you can see many people who prefer to swim and enjoy their time. Uh, on the other side of the Volga, you can find many countrysides like Shiryaevo. It's like a traditional Russian countryside with many special places. The previous participants of our summer school, they prefer to visit this countryside on the coast, and we used our river cruise, our boat, to go there. And there we can find a museum, a museum complex of Russian painter. He's famous in Russia, especially, and probably you also know his name. His name is Ilya Repin. He's a Russian painter, and there we can find his house, his own house, and of course his pictures, his paint. So also on the other side, you can just find small Russian countryside. People live there not only the whole day life, they also prefer to live there only, for instance, in summer, because do you know that many Russians have their own dachas? Dacha is like a small house, small summer house in Russian countryside. If you've been in Russia before, you can imagine how it looks. For instance, but don't, if you haven't visited Russia before, probably we will have a chance to show you traditional Russian countryside or no. So here you can see just boats that flow through the Volga River. And here's the scenery. And probably the okay, so then we're just standing here, and then we will have a chance to come closer to the Volga River. And maybe you know that Samara city has a shape like a, a prolonged city because we have a long coast of the Volga River from the old city center, and later we will have a chance to show you our old city center till the another end of our city of Samara city. And Samara city is prolonged for around probably 30 kilometers from the south to the north, or from the north to the south. It depends on how you would like to see it.
Do you need to keep distance on the beach?
Uh, Actually, yes, but yes, it's about the question on YouTube. We need to keep a distance for 1.5 meters, but we are Russians, and Russians can be a little bit crazy, weird, strange people. So for Russians, for Samara citizens, 35 degrees or 40 degrees is extremely hot, especially um, I guess for all people maybe in the world, it's extremely hot, and people would like to swim in the Volga River, so that's why there are no other chance just to go to the beach and swim. So some people they prefer to use masks and prefer to use gloves when they go, for instance, to the beach or to the supermarket, to the other shop or the city, or just like in the public transport, for instance. But what about beaches? Russian people becoming crazy ones, yes. And I've seen the question about the temperature of the Volga River. The average temperature during the summer is around plus 22 or probably plus 23 degrees on the Volga River, but now it's around because it was extremely hot and sunny. Yes, it was around, now it's around plus 26 Celsius degrees. I said yes because we had around 2 weeks of extremely hot weather for around 35, 37 degrees. So that's it. And about question of disease in Samara, now we have less cases, in particular here in Samara city and in general in Samara region. We hope that the situation is under control. But, oh, and as I said before, some restriction. For instance, the borders of Russia are still closed, but now at least the borders between the regions between. So we have an opportunity to travel to the Russia. As you know, Russia is the biggest country in the world, and we have such beautiful cities. Not only about Moscow and St. Petersburg, we have Kazan. It's on 300 kilometers from Samara. It's not even person. Yes, as I said before, the temperature is around 26 degrees, Celsius degrees of the Volga River, and you can see, I can zoom and you can see that people can swim there. It's enough. It's enough to swim in the Volga River, and many people prefer to swim. For instance, I like to swim in the Volga River. Why not? So many people, many Samara citizens, they like to swim in the Volga River. So then we will go, and I hope that there will be no stops during our streams. Okay, so that's it. We are going. Here you can see some boat. It's not a boat actually. It's lots of restaurants on the embankment, but like a special Volga. Uh, you would like to search for many info on Wikipedia because I'm not an expert about the Volga River and so on. Yes, it looks stunning. It looks old. We will be able to watch to see the pink sunset. I hope so. Here you can see many children and so on. During the summer, we have lots of boats that travel from different points of Samara, from the old city center, for instance, from point and from the other points of the Volga River. And you can just cross the river and visit countryside to for example. You can just go hiking to Zhiguli Mountains, or you can just walk. You can just walking and enjoy. It's not only about weekends. You can use it as you wish, probably during Mondays and and other days. We are still going, Masha, because Masha is like a main person during the stream. You've going it, grass, sky, many clouds. Our apartment is prolonged or four meters from the old answer to the pool. A cycle road, especially for
Стою. Когда махнете, я тогда и напишу. Look, I with phone and now I'm in WhatsApp. Try to see your pictures. Thank you very much because I found that free, if I'm not mistaken, free person of you post the beautiful view of Samara here. It's so beautiful. Thank you very much. I will check our Instagram. Maybe some of you post in Instagram and then repost, but it will be later. And now I suggest you to answer me what you want to know about Samara because it's our first translation, first cultural point. Maybe I think that you have already read some information about Samara and you interested in some interesting fact about Samara. Maybe you know that in Samara there are so many bunkers. Maybe you know that in Samara uh, so interesting and beautiful weather condition. For example, we also have snow, we have summer, we have spring, we have autumn, we have whatever you want. And dear friends who don't post photo, please don't forget to post photo. Also, I want to tell you maybe some information about what happens. For me, it was interesting when I appear here because when I was a student, I come to the boiling point and ask what happened, what is it, why so many posters, what is it, boiling point is special place which you can find not in our university, but some university of Russia has this place, and in this place you can join with your friends, teachers, and make new projects, startups, find lecture, make live streams as you see now. Also, you can join to come to this point and do whatever you want. In this point, good internet connection, good conditions, and you can share your friend emotion with your friends. For example, I with my friends we prepared some intellectual game. If you took part in the intellectual game, this right maybe we will do with you. But I also want to make you like a prompt, but it will be like a surprise, and I want to tell you more. Please be ready to play some games with the Big Blue Button, the same system which you use today. Be ready to play game. It will be later, not today. We will inform you. Please be ready, and I hope it will be interesting. Also, some information about Samara. Samara city is a big industrial city, is one of the big city in Russia. If you look on the map and find Samara region, it looks like heart. And in Samara, real warm heart people. In next our cultural program, we will try to connect with the Russian people and ask some of them. Maybe some of them try to speak English. If you were on World Cup, by the way, if you were also World Cup, write us to inform us. Maybe I now will check comment in YouTube, and you can ask me whatever you want. And please write comment in YouTube. Night exchanges quite often. Okay, please write a question in YouTube. I try to answer. Let's continue my beautiful English. I want to tell you some information. If you have questions not only about Samara University, for example, you can ask. I will ready to answer. Also, let's continue when you're thinking about questions, some information about Samara. Samara have 9 districts, and each district have the special names and special place. Now, Lada Lada with the volunteers in Samara district is one of the central part of Samara city, and beautiful place Embankment also located in this district. I'm now in October district. As you noticed in Samara, and not only in Samara, in Russian cities, we have so many names which consist of Russian great events in Russian history. For example, Oktyabrskaya, Lenin, Leninskaya, street Lenin, named Lenin, because in Russia we have tradition in the Soviet period to name after some event. For example, we have revolution, we have the name, we have victory of the Great Patriotic War, and we also named history street like. Miss me? Hello, it's me again. I want to tell you, don't miss us. Follow our Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, I remember your question. Send photo in WhatsApp, and in the next our meeting, we will dance.
We are repeating. Now I'm going to live here. Да. Все? No. Привет всем. Hola, bonjour. How are you, friends? I am Renzo. I'm coming from Peru, and now I'm going to show you. Now I'm going to show you how is the here in Samara living. How is the life here? I am a foreigner student, and my story here is just how can I explain with shortly words. It's just amazing. It's so gorgeous living here. When I came, my first time when I came here, I feel like a home because the people here, the people is too warm. The atmosphere that they try to share you. If you don't speak Russian, they will try to help you when you don't know. Eh, in the in what else I can say? The education here is just amazing because the teachers, your partners will be so grateful, and they're going to try to help you too much. And now here in Samara, it's so beautiful because I love the summer when we are here because I thought that is the most hottest month in this year so far. But anyways, so I would like to share my experience here living. I also living here 2 years, and there is a secret for everyone who is seeing us. A friend told me that the most beautiful girls are here in Samara, and that's true. I I I know that secret is true. So I'm going to share how is now how are we enjoying the summer. We are walking around the center of historic Samara. The last 2 years was the champion cup, and there were a bunch of people here living, foreigners, local people. Just was a big party atmosphere. It not only World Cup was, how I can say, now in the last year, just super. And now we are going around the embankment of Samara, the historical center of this city, the heart of Samara. Uh, right to me is the Volga River. The Volga River represents for Russian people, for the local people, the heart of his city. Samara actually is the sixth large city in Russia. Actually, it's not too big, but the atmosphere here is, well, the people is warm. What else? Now I'm going to now we're going to show the sunset. Is so beautiful. See that? Just is amazing to see. Now we as we can see, the people now is relaxing because it's summer. It's vacation here, and they are playing. They mostly play volleyball here, and you can play soccer, and they just are enjoying because the winter is too cold, and the summer is too beautiful and too warm. It's like now it's like 20, 32 degrees Celsius. So beautiful. So let's go. We are coming and following. The sun's view, just beautiful. What else I can see? I love. Some people told me that here in Russia living is too difficult for a foreigner. It's not true. It's too amazing here living. It's too easy to learn the language because as I come, I didn't learn the language. Now I speak Russian like I can say fluently because I had some friends that they helped me. They helped me to learn faster. Oh, so how long I am living here in Russia? I am living as two 2 years and 6 months. Now I'm studying construction of engines of aviation, of about the field of aviation. It's too hard, I can say, but when you learn and you constantly are studying, everything gets for you. It's so praiseful, and if you are a good student, you can get a scholarship here because you have to show the fortness that you're do you want to do all the things good and right, and for that they as a compensation they give you a scholarship and you can study here. So beautiful. Why not to live here? М? Тогда сейчас я буду поменять на русском языке. Я буду продолжать чуть-чуть, из-за того, что я хочу, что как-то мотивировать всех, которые сейчас как, ви- а, сейчас, которые все изучают русский, так это не сложно. Здесь можно тоже найти друзья, чтобы разговаривать, и так быстро научишь. Как, ну, например, я. Но я пока учусь тоже. Мне не так нормально получается, но с этого я говорю сейчас. Вам расскажу, что кое-что там у нас есть. Так, посмотри. Here we, here we have.
And so, hey again, it's again me. My name is Lada, and I'm still here with you. Here you can see a monument of founder, a monument of founder of Samara region. The name of the founder of Samara city is Prince the Second. And here we can have a huge monument. You can say that the Prince the Second is sitting on the back of the horse, and we will come a little bit closer. It was constructed, if I'm not mistaken, it was constructed only around 7 years ago. It's like a new monument, and here you can see that he holds a symbolize. He holds a symbol with a face of Jesus Christ. Here, just we need to zoom a little bit our monument. And Samara citizens, they like to spend their evenings and their days just during the summer and spring and autumn and even in winter. Can you believe it? They like to just sit here and, for instance, read books or chat with their friends, relatives, girlfriends, boyfriends, and so on, their family. And you know that Samara people, they prefer to call our city like Samara is city of resort. Because we have beaches, we have Volga River, and we have other sightseeing, and you will be able to have a look at them a little bit later during the city tour, during the cultural program, and so on. And as I said before, Samara was renamed uh, to Kuybyshev city. And I guess that we have another question. Can you write the name of the statue and symbol? Yes, I will text it. This is the monument of Prince the Second. And now I will text. He's the founder, as we've seen it in books, the founder of Samara city. So Prince the Second, the symbol, he holds a symbol with the face of Jesus Christ. And I've seen the previous question on YouTube regarding the onion on the top of Orthodox Church. No, of course, it's not the onion, it's the cross. It's the Orthodox Church on the top of the Orthodox Church. Can you believe it? It's not the onion, but it's like a good joke. A good joke, yeah. So here he's looking to the other side. He's looking to the other side of Samara city because in this road you will go straight away and then you will be finally in the city center, in the old city center of Samara region. Here you can see crowds on the streets. So that's it. This is the founder of Samara city, Prince the Second. And then if we need to change our camera a little bit to the left side, that's it. We're still standing in the embankment of Samara city. We're still standing in the embankment. We're still close to the Volga River. and I see that the sunset is about to start soon. So here you even can see towns during the summer. It's like a city of resort, the resort city, as we said it. So then we need to go. We need to go straight away. We will go, and then we will see other sightseeing, other special places here. And you can see that here in Samara we have lots of children, many children who prefer to to go cycling on their own transport, and so Samara is a real green city, especially during, of course, the summer because the winter. Can you believe it? Because during the winter, the Volga River is covered by ice. It's totally freezing. It's reached for around from the New Year's Eve on 31st of December till the beginning of March. It's around 2 months of Volga River is covered by the ice. It's freeze, and maybe you know that as we are Orthodox, we have such a crossing celebration. It's like a religious a celebration, and during the winter, during when the temperature is around -15 or probably -10, -20, we can just swim. We can go inside the Volga River. We have like special circles that we just take out the ice from the Volga River, and we can believe it. We can go inside the Volga River and just swim for maybe 1 minute, even if the temperature outside is around -10, -15, -20, -25 probably. It's normal. It's like a usual thing for Russian people. Nothing is okay. So here you can see many restaurants because as I said before, it's I guess the most awesome place in Samara region. We have many other places, beautiful places, but still, this is the most stunning. Maybe it's the best place for Samara people, for Samara citizens. And I'm like a truly Samara citizen because I was born here. I can say that Samara is a awesome city with warm-hearted people. And if you need a help, for instance, or you would like to ask any questions, Samara citizen would like to help you. Even if he don't know the language, he will try to use the language of jest and he will try to help you because we are like warm-hearted people and we would like to be open-minded with all people. So here you can see a small monument with a woman, but children prefer to use it for their children's use, I guess. So it's a monument of a woman. And also she's looking for the Volga River. Yep, again, Volga River. And if you let me, I will tell something in Russian again. Я надеюсь, что вы поймете мой русский язык. Буду стараться говорить немножко помедленнее, хотя обычно я говорю очень-очень быстро. Но специально для вас буду говорить чуть помедленнее. Так вот, Самар говорят, что Самара – это сердце России. Как говорил Ренца, это правда. Потому что форма Самары, форма Самарского региона имеет форму сердца, настоящего сердца. And I just told that if you will have a look at the map of Russia or just Samara's region, you'll find out that Samara has a shape of heart, a really heart. And if you're curious once, please Google and you will find out that the Samara's region have a shape of heart. And that's why we also tell other people who would like to visit Samara that Samara is the heart of Russia because we really have a shape of heart. It's not just a joke, it's the true fact. And as I mentioned before, Samara was one of the host cities during the FIFA World Cup 2018. And we have a huge new stadium where there have been at least 6 matches, 3 matches of the group, one, and then 3 matches we have like a playoff. So there we had lots of foreigners, many people who would like to visit the matches of their national football teams. And of course, for those reasons that we need to renovate our city, for new people who would like to come to watch football matches, we renovated our city. That's why you can see that our embankment looks like a new one. It's a true fact. All city, oh, okay, not whole city, but many places were specially renovated for the FIFA World Cup, for new foreigners who came specially to have a look at the matches. So here the PEM, and maybe we can go a little bit closer to the Volga River. We can go to the beach and just have a seat and tell you some cool facts about или по-русски
Hello again, it's me, and I want to show you the secret place. As you remember, we now in the border point, and now we can see where was your opening ceremony in Russian class. Follow me. Let's go. Uh, our border point have three rooms. The first one where I say you hello. The second is the secret room. It's not so interesting. And now we are going in the biggest room. In this room there are so many conference of our university. Now it's so dark because it's Samara, as you remember, uh, near 8 hours, and now it's only me and our school's teams in this room, and they are so big. And now let's come closer, and I will show you how to works our translation, how to works your classes, and maybe sometimes later you also will be online streams, and we will help you. You can ask us not only about Samara region, but also how to make streams. The typical place for make streams look like this one. Of course, it's the big TV. TV we use for see how looks our picture on the translation. Our speakers see laptop to communicate with you, to say you hello. Yeah. In Samara, as you remember, hot, and we use air condition for be to have fresh air. Laptop, camera for fixed our image, and then TV to see how we looks. This is TV. Yes. Look at this one. Please pay attention because we will make it, but later. So continue our trip. Now we see the secret place. Also, this poster means that now in Samara region from July to November. Oh, by the way, you learn Russian and you can translate by yourself, but I will help you. This is a central regional place for Russian Festival of Science, and it's the festival which we have each year. Future of Physics is the name, and if you agree with us that Future of Physics, please write in YouTube or maybe in WhatsApp. And as you okay, as you remember, science is the biggest place, and science is our future. But now we also have online forum. You ask how in Samara coronavirus, Samara's coronavirus, like in Russian coronavirus, we have all online events. You also now in online events. Yes, I remember that I promised you to dance Kalinka. Let's find sound. I check my mobile phone for Kalinka. I try to dance, and we will dance this one and put this. Find best song. As for me, it's Kalinka Malinka. Have you heard it? Girls, you can make this one. Boys, you can make like this one. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. Please make the same. Send a video, and we will make online concert. By the way, if you wish, we can make online concert. You instruction. Find place song Kalinka Malinka, dance which I have already shown you. Hand here, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then send video from us. We will tell you good it or not. And after that, we will dance together. We will make a big translation when we will dance after Kalinka Malinka. It's not a joke. Please be ready. As you understand, with WhatsApp,
Our live stream. Мы готовы начинать. Надеемся, feel close to the Volga River, and we are closer as much as we can. So probably we will be lucky ones. Or probably now I think that we'll be unlucky ones because we can't see sunset, the pink sunset that is covered by clouds. Unfortunately for us, unfortunately for everybody now on the coast, on the beach. So we are close. We are close to the Volga River. So we are close to the Volga coast, and here you can see many people who spend their time. If you remember, we start our journey from that shore. Then, if we will turn our camera to the left, here you will see the monument, the tall monument of Panikovsky. And the guide during the city tour around Samara city, he will tell you some facts about it. And then you will see just a swimming pool and the end of the second part of the embankment. It's called the new part of the embankment. And later, during other cultural programs days, you will be able to see. Yes, I've seen just some comments on WhatsApp. Yes, Alberta, it's a pity that we had some problems with internet connection, but some technical problems, they often can happen. So yes, oh yes, yes, we are on the beach again, and we are close to the Volga River. Many people, many Russian beautiful girls, they spend their time here after the hard working day at the office. And as I said before, we are lucky. There are huge clouds on the other coast of the Volga River, and we can't see the beautiful, the awesome sunset. You can see just a small part of the sunset. You can see many people who can swim. It's like traditional Russian boys or girls or babushkas who just offer you to buy a corn on the beach. Oh, it's like a small wave. And actually, you know that we all also have Zhigulovskое море. You know that we have a city of Tольятти. It's like 80-70 kilometers away. It's like industrial center of Russian cars, of Russian automobiles. They produce famous Lada cars. So that's it. And close to Tольятти city, you can find Zhigulovskaya Sea. You can find Zhigulovskaya Sea, and here we see many comments. Kalinka Malinka, can you swim to the middle of river? No, Korn, I guess that we can't swim to the middle of a river because we have some restrictions. You can see just red parts. It's just like a border. It's the border. You can't cross it. Otherwise, you will have a fight because you can see a boat that they are looking, people on the boat, they are looking for swimmers, but they shouldn't cross this thing, red thing. And we suggest that we need to say bye-bye. We're sitting here on the Volga River, and later, tomorrow, you will have another city tour to another sightseeing streets, I suggest. If I'm not mistaken, tomorrow you're going to have an excursion or just cultural program through the Leningradskaya street, and our volunteers and managers will tell you some facts about those. So here you can see close of the beach. Here you can see some special roads for those who are invalid. Yes, I also become jealous because I have to work during the day, and unfortunately, I can't have an opportunity to swim during the hot day, the hot afternoon. So that's it. This is the traditional Russian river, traditional Russian beaches, and traditional truly Russians who prefer to spend the evening on the beach. So guys, when borders will be open, you can just fly to Samara and swim during the summer. And because many participants, they would like to try to swim on the Volga River during the hot evenings. So that's it. This is the scenery, this is the view of Samara city. If you don't have any more questions, we are about to end our stream today, and tomorrow, I guess it's around 6:30. If I'm not mistaken, we will tell you all info about the time of cultural program and about time, of course, of the classes. We will inform and we will tell you all things about the cultural program, educational program on WhatsApp. Марко, ты можешь посмотреть начало трансляции после того, как мы ее завершим. Или же можешь промотать ее сейчас. If you're able to do it like right now, you can just you can watch it later when we will stop on translation. And if you would like, you just need to choose those minutes that you would like to watch, because we will have all records there on our YouTube channel. Yes, Esther, we were sitting in home for more than 1 month in April, in May, but then it became so hot outside. Thank you for all compliments that you sent about Samara City and so on. So guys, I suggest that you need to hold the phone, and we need to say bye bye. I suggest so. So here you can see hold the phone, the scenery, and I would like to say bye bye. I suggest. Uh, so that's me. Thank you for being with us during our cultural tour through the Samara's Embankment, the most popular place here in Samara City. And I will be more than grateful if you will join our next cultural programs tomorrow and other days. So don't miss anything. And of course, we will have records, but it's much better if you can just write comments on YouTube, or for instance, you can write any, I don't know, things that you would like to know or you would like to see. It's much light.
Давай, включайтесь.
Сейчас. Мгм.
Hello, I hope you don't miss me. And now I will show you that our time is so big, and we unfortunately need to say you bye bye. Don't forget about photo, about Kalinka, about our Samara's view. Please fulfill our questionnaire. We will send you the Google form later. Have a good time. Have a good evening. Have a good day, whatever you want. And we will. Sorry. And sorry for our technical problem. We will try to divorce. In Samara we have some warm, not only warm weather, but warm heart and warm technique. Don't lose us. We will see you later. Thank you for being with us.